Alrighty then. So yeah. Um, hey guys, I decided to post a little video here about some redstone contraption that I made. I was just playing around with some comparators here and found something pretty interesting. I'll demonstrate it first, and then I'll just describe the process I went through to figure out how to make this work and why it works, I think. Just gotta prime it first, and then you can just let it go. Of course, I am using an inverter on every single one of these. Uh, you can also just uh, keep it the way it is without the inverters to make it decrease, which is where I had it first, but I decided to have it like this would be a little bit more fun. Um, Although there's really not any difference when you're using these note blocks. I was originally using glowstone lamps, or redstone lamps, I mean. We might as well just demonstrate it then, so we're just gonna... So yeah, that's the circuit. It just essentially decrements the redstone um, value, which makes it to where some of these aren't able to turn on with the repeaters and whatnot until it reaches the very last one here. I was only able to fit 7, sadly. I have a feeling it would take a little bit more time to get it to work the rest of the way, but I think 7's pretty good as well. But anyways, I originally started with a similar design to this. I had activated like, let's get a lever over here. Go ahead and activate it, and then go like this. You notice that it starts dimming over time. I initially thought it was because I had to have these comparators, single pair comparators without anything on the sides here. Eventually I realized though that really what was happening is it's just taking the beginning value here and spitting it out. And well, when you cross over, that's decrementing the redstone's activation value, I'll call it for now. I don't know what else to call it. Obviously I don't remember, but it's decrementing it by 1 over here, and it would over 1 over here as well. So every time it goes around, it lowers by a value of 2. I have yet to figure out how to make it only a value of 1, because it would be very nice to have 16 different values, including completely off. It would be pretty cool, because then you could increase the amount of notes you have here, actually, to be pretty much just about 15, or I think, because obviously 0 wouldn't do anything. Although, I don't know, maybe you could make it work somehow. I'm not sure if that's really a nothing statement or anything, but yeah, it's just about how it works. It's just a comparator clock that's really only just decrementing because of how the redstone dust works. So this here is just the evolution of that. I have a bunch of comparators here with into a comparator clock like that, and all it's doing is just spitting out a slightly lower redstone value, which is not going to turn on this on the first. Well, it will turn this on the first run. If I had an extra one here, that would never turn on, because I wasn't able to really get that to work. Although another one I tried was just turning off at the same time as this one, because they're sharing the same redstone value pretty much, but whatever, you know. Every single time it cycles, though, it's going to the next one and the next one, because every single one of these is on until this one turns off, which allows this one to power up and whatnot. At the moment, of course, everything's off, so currently it's in the, I guess, just exhausted state, I suppose I could call it, where there's no redstone value inside of this clock at all. So you need to turn it back on, which does take a little bit of time to fully charge, but yeah, you can see here that all of these are off. So this one would turn off, would turn on the redstone torch here, and that's basically just it. And obviously you might be wondering about the rest of this build here, so I'm just going to show you really quick. It's just a little funny something I made. It's obviously a double piston extender door here, with one on the top there. And I use it to contain a killer bunny. That's it. It took me a little bit of time, but, well, watching Mumbo Jumbo's tutorial on the double piston extender certainly helped. I'm just covering this in obsidian just in case, you know. Let's see if I can, like, kind of take a look in here. Ah, fuck. Okay. Let's see. I think it was just an iron block here. Yeah. I always hate it when my mouse accidentally double clicks. It's pretty annoying. But that's fine. And the last thing you might be wondering about is how it says set weather to clear, set time 1000 every so often. I just built myself this thing over here with an observer clock and some T flip-flops that I've created. I was just kind of lazy and I didn't want to use the hopper method, so I decided to use this instead. It just feeds into a couple command blocks. That's really it. I just found it was very annoying dealing with, like, having to set it to day all the time and trying to keep the weather clear. Obviously, there's probably better ways to do it, but, like, I don't really care to do that, so that's about it. So yeah, bye.